welcome to an unboxing video. I don't do many of these unless it's a box with shoes in it. I'm a shoe guy. I like shoes. And these Altras have revolutionized my shoe wearing life. They are simply the most comfortable things I've ever put on my feet. I can wear them to work, I can exercise in them, run in them, I can hike in them. They're just the best all-purpose shoe I've ever come across. And the particular model that I like is, I don't know whether it's written on the side, yes it is the Lone Peak 7. I don't know whether you can see that. Lone Peak 7. I'm sure they've been superseded by a Lone Peak 8, maybe even a Lone Peak 9 by now, but this is the model that I have. So let's have a look at the Lone Peak 7. There it is. So it's got a nice rugged sort of off-road trail kind of sole. I love these little sort of details where they put this little sort of almost like a skeleton foot on the sole of the shoe. What's slightly bizarre, and if somebody at Altra can tell me what this little tab at the back, this Velcro tab is for. I mean, what is that about? I don't understand it. But if somebody knows what that's for, what I'm supposed to do with that, I would be fascinated to know. So that's one. And two. I take a UK size 8.5, which I think is a 42 European and a 9.5 US. I size up half a size for these. That's what gets me a nice comfortable result. Whoop. So, don't need that. Don't need that. So there we are. In blue. I have got another pair in a sort of purple and red. Lovely colour. Not everybody likes them. A bit contentious. But they're functional shoes. They have zero drop. That means the heel and the ball of the foot are on one level, just like your foot. They are a wide toe box shoe. I wish that I had another pair of shoes here that I could show you that shows the typical tapering that happens as we come up towards the toe end of most shoes. They tend, the lasts of the shoe tend to sort of taper off into this sort of narrow peak at the front, and that squashes the toes. Even in a wide fitting shoe, which can be wide here in the midfoot or sort of across the end of your metatarsal bones, so before the toes start, but when you get into the toe box, it all starts to narrow down really quickly. These stay really nice and wide all the way to the end of the toe box. It gives a slightly, well, I don't know, it's a Marmite sort of look to it. You know, some people love it, some people hate it, some people tolerate it because they know that it's good for their foot. But the purpose of this wide toe box is to allow the toes to splay, to give them room to spread, which is important for stability and tensioning the plantar fascia and the soft tissues underneath the sole of the foot when you put your weight on your forefoot. If the toes can't splay, you haven't got stability and you haven't got the correct tensioning of the soft tissues running through the foot, which is going to affect your gait. And from a physical space perspective, if you wear shoes that have a narrow toe box, you'll end up with toes that look like the shoe rather than that look like a foot. So wide toe box, that's a really sort of non-negotiable thing in terms of good footwear, is that it should give you space for your toes to splay. These, from a sort of barefoot shoe, minimalist shoe perspective, are comfortable for me, more comfortable than some others because they've got some stack height. That means they've got a little bit of cushioning underneath the sole of the foot. It's not too thick, it's not too cushiony. I can still feel the floor, but it doesn't hurt me. Even on rocky terrain, rough terrain, I can wear these shoes really, really easily, really comfortably. I just love them. They have absolutely revolutionized my shoe wearing life. So I would strongly commend the Lone Peak model in the Altra range. That's A-L-T-R-A. Not easy to find on the high street here in the UK. Probably specialist running shoe shops are your best bet to find them, or order them up online. Order a couple of sizes and send back the pair that you don't want, or as I say, just go up half a size to be likely to get the size fit that really works for you. Any questions, any comments, drop them in down below. If anybody knows what this tab does, please tell me, put it in the comments. I'd love to know. I hope you've enjoyed it.